Hey guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. I'm in the hotel with the dogs. Got Velocity, Midnight, and little man Napoleon here. So I've got really great news, you guys. I dropped Preacher off last night to be to go to the handlers, and she showed him today, and he got WD and BOW, which I have no idea what those are. I'll be perfectly honest with you. And which made it a 4-point major. So as far as I know, that's a really good thing. I tried to look up what those are on the AKC abbreviations thing, but it didn't show up. So I'll ask the handler. She was really busy this evening, so I didn't want to mess with her. But anyway, for what I know, it's a good thing. So I'm very excited about it. And I mean, as far as I know, that's like the best he could have done. So with his first show, that's pretty dang awesome. Just goes to show that the work that we put into making sure that he's okay with that really helped. And with the handler, she's just super no nonsense. I mean, she's just very just perfect for the job as far as like making sure that the dogs don't act up and having a good energy. So anyway, so he did great with it. And you know, I didn't get to go to the show. I didn't realize that when I got my hotel, I didn't realize that it was an hour away from where the handler lived. And so whenever I started on the road, she had told me that it started at 11:30, but I was on the road at 10:30. So she told me that with the time me being there, I just wouldn't make it in time. But with as attached as Preacher is to me, he's a super mama's boy, which I've never, like, I told them that. I was like, I'll be real honest. I said, he's very spoiled. Like, I don't hide that. Like, he's a pet. You know, he's not used to being kenneled. So none of my dogs are, not right now. So, I mean, I'll get them there. You know what I mean? Now that I know that, I'll do kennel training with them just to make sure that they are okay with it when they need to be. But, you know, you all know me. I prefer to have my dogs out with me. So that's just the way I am. Here's a little rag he was playing with. Dude, he has so much spunk. So, pardon me. Hey, their shoulders. We were going to do Midnight too, but I was talking with a friend of mine, and we met in Virginia. And she and I talked about it, and we both agreed that both of my females need some time to mature into their heads for them to really be their best selves. You don't want to start a dog before they're early, you know, before they're ready, and then have to like work for it. It's better to just wait till the dog is looking right and then take them in, because some dogs mature differently than others. And Preacher's lines and Velocity, because she comes from the same lines, they're notoriously slow to mature. And so I think that Midnight also is having that. So, you know, she just needs some time to grow into her body, because her head used to be huge, but now it's like not as big compared to her body. And they just go through that. Preacher was the same way. He did not have the head that he had. Did you see him just take off with my shoe? Did you see him prance around? Little butterball. Hey, you. Psst. No. Psst. No. Take my shoe back. Of course, Velocity is like trying to act like a puppy as usual. I swear to you guys, she's got like an identity crisis going on. She doesn't know how old she is. Velocity, you don't know how old you are, do you? Do you? You don't know. Yeah, you don't know how old you are. You don't even know. You don't even know. Hey, beautiful girl. See, that's what I'm saying. That face, wait, just wait. Just wait. I'm telling you, man. I can see it, but just wait. Midnight is going to be something special. Whoa, somebody needs some attention. Somebody needs some attention. Somebody needs some attention. What is attention? What is attention, Napoleon? He's like one of my only dogs that actually has the correct tail. It's ridiculous. It's so sad. Oh my God. Really, you guys? You better get down. Velocity. Oh, there we go. What are you doing, girl? Crazy lady. Hey, don't you knock anything over, crazy woman. She's really getting big, man. Velocity. She's only 9 months. And she's just getting started. I really wanted to show her too, but she just needs some time to grow into her head. She's gonna have a big old head, and right now her eye set is just, it looks too wide, but once she matures into her head, it'll look good. She just needs to mature into it is all. I like her little white feet too. Normally I'm not fond of white on my dogs. And not because I care about like the standard. I mean, it is in the standard that there shouldn't be a lot of white, but I just prefer a solid color dog just personally. Velocity. But I do like the little white feet. It's cute with how they move. Velocity. Quit trying to mount her. She gets so dang excited. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Look at that butt going. You're a good girl. Well, this is a good girl. And you always want to make sure, if you ever do get one of these dogs or you ever do breed them, make sure that you go to a vet that does a good job on the doc. Because if you don't, then people that can't tell good dogs will accuse your dogs of having bad top line because they can't tell where the top line actually is, because they're so thrown off by the fact that the butt looks rounder than it should because there's not a good length of tail. So, but it's something to be, you know, it's a mistake that a lot of vets make, and you really want to make sure to emphasize and go in there and make sure that they understand. And my vet used a quarter. She took a quarter and put it at the base of the tail. And then that was what they measured, and it was good. So, for my newest litter. So, something to keep in mind. Because having that real short dock, it does throw off the look of the dog. It does. It makes the whole top line look different and more round than it should. But it's an optical illusion. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. No, Roman, look, Lord, get off me, girl. Girl. She's so funny, Midnight. Yeah, so we decided she needed a little bit more time to mature before we show her. And I want to make sure to get her pin hip scores done, because I do health test my dogs. I've already done Preacher's OFA on his elbows and his hips, and I did his pen hip in addition too. So we definitely want to get those done before we invest in the kind of money that it takes to show the dogs, because it costs a pretty penny to show Preacher right now. But the pen hip and the OFA is a fraction of the cost. Hey, it's less than the deposit. Let's just say that. You guys, be gentle. Be gentle. That's too much. You bully girls. What did I tell you? Too much. Poor puppy. Did you get your butt handed to you? I told you you wouldn't be able to be so dominant here, man. They're going to teach you. They're going to teach you. Yep, I knew it was coming. Just wait till midnight sees him. Hey, gentle. Midnight can be a little rough sometimes, just like her mama. Hey, leave him alone. Good boy. Hey, I said leave her alone. Anyway, Velocity, leave him be. He don't want to play with you no more. Anyway, well, figured I would just show you guys what's going on here. Look at this cutie. We're gonna hit the sack and go to bed. Midnight, you jerk. Down. Anyway, I'll talk at you later.